Creators who have spent over a decade building their YouTube channels have just had them terminated by a terrible AI that hasn't even been tested by YouTube. Multiple YouTubers are reporting sudden and unexpected channel terminations. These are long-standing channels with hundreds of thousands of subscribers that are being removed overnight without any warning. The worst part is that these creators don't even have anybody to reach out to because YouTube just sends them back automated responses. What started out with one tech YouTuber called Enderman losing his 350,000 subscriber channel has snowballed into a bit of a crisis affecting many creators. In real time, we are watching YouTube's AI moderation go completely off of the rails, terminating channels because they are linked to accounts that these creators have never even heard of, most of which are in languages that they don't even speak. The worst part is, if you try to appeal the decision, then you are hit back with this generic response: "We have reviewed your content and found severe or repeated violations of our spam, deceptive practices, and scams policy." It's just one bad AI confirming the decision of another bad AI. It's like asking your dog to review your cat's decision to knock over your tea. You're not going to get a response that changes anything. Creators said that the entire YouTube appeal system feels like a joke. When you get generic responses back within a matter of minutes, which suggests that no human had even bothered to look at your problem. So here's the gist of the issue. So a popular tech YouTuber with over 350,000 subscribers has lost their channel after YouTube's automated systems flagged him for an alleged connection to a completely unrelated Japanese channel which has received copyright strikes.
Going to submit the appeal together and see how far it gets us now. The reason for this happening is AI. It wrongfully concluded my channel was associated with a channel that was terminated for 3 copyright strikes.
Enderman makes content about Windows customization, computer experiments, and the kind of stuff that actually helps people understand technology better. On the 3rd of November, his secondary channel got terminated out of nowhere. The reason was that YouTube claimed it was linked to a channel that was terminated for having 3 or more copyright strikes. The channel YouTube linked him to was a Japanese one. The name roughly translates to Momiji Plays Honkai Star Rail Adventures. It's a gaming channel about a Chinese RPG. Enderman has zero connection to this channel. He didn't even know that it existed. Heck, he can't even read the language that the channel was in. He has never interacted with it, but YouTube's AI decided that they were connected somehow. And this was enough for them to pull the trigger to terminate Enderman's channel. Enderman had seen the writing on the wall. He knew that his main channel was going to be affected too. So he makes a farewell video explaining the entire situation, and sure enough, like clockwork, his main channel with over 350,000 subscribers gets terminated shortly after. 9 years worth of content creation, millions of views, and a community built from the ground up was all gone because of an AI mistake made by YouTube. Enderman wasn't alone in this issue. Another channel called Scratchit Gaming with over 402,000 subscribers got hit with the exact same termination notice. It's the same Japanese channel link. Another creator called 4096 with 500,000 subscribers was also terminated for the same alleged connection. And the reports just keep coming in with different creators with different content styles and audiences all getting linked to this mysterious Japanese gaming channel which got copyright struck into oblivion. You can see just how bad this situation is. So many channels are being terminated by being connected to this Japanese channel they have never heard of before. Look at these stats here, they're undeniable. YouTube, who is solely relying on AI to make heavy decisions like bans, is reckless. Approximately 5 million channels were terminated within a span of just 6 months. These ban decisions come from YouTube's AI automated systems. Even if the AI was 95% accurate on these bans, it still means that 500,000 channels were wrongly removed by their AI. And when you contact YouTube support, they'll do one of 3 things. The channel will be stuck on review for months and months, or secondly, your appeal gets automatically denied by AI within a few seconds, up to 5 minutes. And remember, YouTube tells you that they do careful reviews. Or thirdly, their support on X pushes you aside and says, it looks like you've already appealed and you should receive an email outlining the results. This is a disastrous situation for anyone who has YouTube as their main source of income. When channels are terminated and people send in review requests, a careful decision is supposed to have been made, but how can a careful decision be made in a matter of 3 minutes? This individual's appeal was originally denied in 10 minutes, but it's literally AI checking decisions made by AI. All of these wrongful terminations and appeals should at least be checked by humans. There's a famous quote from an IBM training manual back in 1979 that's aging like fine wine. It states, "A computer can never be held accountable, therefore a computer computer must never make a management decision. But somehow YouTube has failed to take on this wisdom, as they have handed their AI bots who do these automated reviews a loaded gun ready to terminate people's years of hard work. The only link between Enderman and this Japanese gaming channel was an incidental data point that the AI had latched onto. The Japanese gaming channel that started this cascade was apparently using a shared AdSense account. This is a workaround that creators in countries with restricted monetization use to earn money. When that one account got terminated for copyright strikes, YouTube's AI decided that anyone who ever touched that AdSense account was guilty by association, regardless of whether if they actually violated any policies themselves. The tech community is being absolutely hammered by YouTube. Take for example Jeff Geeling, who got a community notice strike for a simple tutorial. He made a video about replacing his Apple TV with a Raspberry Pi running Jellyfin. Jellyfin is a media server software that lets you stream your own legally owned movies and TV shows to your devices. It's basically making your own personal Netflix from your DVD or Blu-ray collection. YouTube's AI saw this and decided that it violated their harmful or dangerous content policy, specifically the rule against showing people how to bypass payment for digital content. In reality, Geeling was literally showing people how to use their own purchased media. This wasn't piracy. If YouTube thinks that this is harmful, then I guess showing someone how to play a DVD on their TV is also a crime now. Even Linus Tech Tips caught heat for a video called De-Google Your Life Part 2 Ad-Free YouTube because it dared to show alternative ways to access YouTube's content without ads. The video was removed for violating community guidelines, likely the same bypassing payment for digital content or services rule. Since it demonstrated how to avoid ads on YouTube, which let's be honest, many users do, it was enough to trip the AI's wires and get a high-profile video taken down. Then there are literal channels and ads promoting cryptocurrency scams, fake weight loss products, and sketchy apps that claim to use AI to undress people, but YouTube's AI is too busy terminating educational tech channels to deal with any of this. The company turns a blind eye as long as the scum artists are paying for ad space. Then the YouTube comment bot situation is even worse. For years now, users have reported bots spamming links to explicit websites, impersonating creators, and even promoting illegal cheese pizza content. There's even a network known as UTTP, YouTube Troll Police, that has been flooding comment sections with the most extreme content that you can imagine. Even if YouTube's automated ID system nukes an entire channel, there is very little incentive for them to help the small creator. They are not a huge corporate entity with a massive legal team. YouTube would roll out all of these new tools to help record labels and media companies, but when creators beg for improvements in their review system or comment moderation, they're met with a deafening silence. The worst part is, it is so hard to reach out to YouTube without causing a stir on other social media like X, where you have to tag Team YouTube and force them to respond to you. And in most cases, when Team YouTube is tagged on Twitter, they admit that they've made a mistake and they resolve the situation, but it's only after you've caused enough of a stir on an alternative social media platform. Ultimately, this is the issue. This is happening to thousands of creators, making them lose years of their hard work. Google has a monopoly on millions of businesses on their platform. When people have been wrongly affected by their automated process, they then have to suffer the appallingly long wait times for their appeals. Like this individual here who has sent an appeal over a week ago, when they say that they usually respond within 2 business days. They're still sat here waiting for a response. Or this other example of day 35 of trying to get my YouTube channel back, or at least an explanation as to why my channel was terminated. Seems like YouTube is ignoring them and creator support has banned them from speaking to them. Yeah, YouTube's AI systems have destroyed the platform. Have a look at this. This guy's channel was terminated for a similar reason as Enderman's, as they were linked to that Japanese channel that they've never seen in their life before. Team YouTube response: your channel was terminated because we found that it was linked to a channel disabled for having 3 or more copyright strikes. The person responds: as I already said in my tweet, which your AI driven system obviously didn't read, I'm in no way, shape or form connected to that random Japanese channel that got 3 or more copyright strikes. Your email support just keeps giving me the same AI generated responses. The good news is that Enderman's channel was restored. With this response with Team YouTube stating, our teams re-reviewed this and confirmed both of your channels have been fully reinstated. We're also sending you a DM right now to follow up. Enderman says to everyone who is still terminated, his case must have finally shaken up the YouTube headquarters. The wave of reinstatement seems to be coming. Keep posting your experiences with YouTube here on Twitter to secure your spot in the unblocked block queue. But it's insane that this even has to happen. How could such a monumental error occur, where so many people's channels, their years of hard work, their livelihood is removed over a stupid error like this? There are still people here voicing out their concerns that their channels were banned for a similar reason to Enderman's being linked to this Japanese channel, and their channels have still been banned, which need to be reviewed and reinstated. YouTube's priorities seem to be all over the place. It's more concerned with going after creators, making their lives harder, than fixing genuine issues with their platform. So many people day in and day out get wrongful copyright claims. There's a huge issue with their comment section, which are flooded with explicit content and spam. Their entire review system needs to be overhauled. Their over-reliance on AI has cost them dearly. They need more humans behind the screens checking actual issues that are going on the platform. But yeah, we have reached the point of the video where I want to hand over the discussion to all of you. What do you guys think about these recent issues with YouTube's AI wrongfully terminating channels? Enderman got his channel back, but only after people made enough noise. The next creator might not be so lucky, and they'll fall through the cracks of YouTube's AI automated review system. Yeah, do continue the discussion in the comments, and lastly, thanks for making it to the end of this one, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. A massive thank you goes out to all of my amazing Patreon supporters for helping to make this video possible. If you also want to support the channel and see your name in the end of my videos, then check out my Patreon, which has loads of perks like early video access and so much more. Thank you for sticking around till the end of the video, and whatever you contribute will mean a lot to me.